Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. It's Kiyo Sims here, and today I bring you episode 4 of A Girl Story. So, last time we left off, Kiyo and Mekhai went on their first date, which was a blind date, set up by Kiyo's friend, Brandy. The date went perfectly until Mekhai got called away to perform an emergency surgery. And Kiyo ended up coming home and going to bed. And like I mentioned in the last episode, she isn't exactly angry with Mekhai. She just took that as an opportunity to think about things before they get out of hand. Because like I mentioned, we are grown. We don't want to waste our time. We don't want to waste Mekhai's time. And we don't want to have our heart broken either. So we don't want to invest precious time into something that isn't going to go anywhere. You know what I mean? And it's not like we hold his job against him or anything. Some things are just for you and some things are not. And when you know that they're not, then you have to, move aside so that whoever it is for can find that special someone. Now, Kiyo hasn't decided, as you can see, she hasn't decided how she feels about it. She's feeling kind of torn. She understands that it was just a first date, but there's something about him that she's liking, and, it's causing her to feel conflicted in this. She is a representation of me, and I am a true hopeless romantic. I love attention, I love affection, I love time with the one that I love. It could be as simple as, me doing something on one side of the room and them being on the other side doing their own thing. It's just as long as we're around each other, you feel connected. And Kiyo's the same way. So she knows it would definitely be a sacrifice from time to time if she was to progress with Mekhai. With that being said, and I'm going to go ahead and get out of tab mode and just kind of let her free roam. She needs to get her fun up. This is actually my second attempt at filming this episode. The first one, I kept getting interruptions, and even now I'm getting text messages. So if I seem a little distracted, I'm sorry, but in the previous take, Kiyo invited over Brandy and Whitney to discuss the events of the date. I do really wish I still had that footage, but unfortunately I do not. I figured we'd just start over or just move on and I could just kind of recap. But basically, long story short, Whitney completely feels and understands where Kiyo's coming from. She is just as concerned as Kiyo is, because Whitney's just that type of person. If her friend is concerned about something, she's going to be just as concerned about it. Brandy, on the other hand, is a little more chillax, okay? And she is the voice of reason in this situation. She definitely understands where Kiyo's coming from, but she also wants to reassure her friend that she would never set her up on a date with someone who she felt didn't have true potential. You know what I mean? And she just wants Kiyo to take her time and figure things out for herself, whatever's best for her. She doesn't want to sway her one way or the other, but she does want her to know that Mekhai is a really good guy, and just, take your time. Don't roll things out right off the bat. So they just kind of talked about things. They went to go have a quick bite because I don't know if I'd call myself an emotional eater, but somewhat. I think we might actually have the girls come over again just to kind of spend some more time with them. Or maybe I don't know. Maybe we won't. Maybe later. Right now, I kind of don't feel like being bothered, to tell you the truth. Not that I don't love them. It's just I really want to kind of get some things done around the house, work-wise, and just think. Also, in the previous effort at recording this, we were actually out at a bar, And Kiyo got a whim to call someone. Now, I knew who she wanted to call. She wanted to call Mekhai. And that is so like me. You make the decision that you're not going to speak to a person for a day or two just to kind of give yourself time to breathe and think and recuperate and everything. And then it's like you want to call them so bad. Well, of course I wasn't going to let her. But then he calls us. And I wanted to so bad. It hurt me so bad not to take the call, but I couldn't bring myself to do it. I don't want her decision to be swayed by anything. I don't want him to say any slick words and have her, swoon and go that way without really giving it some thought. So we're going to just kind of chill for a little bit. Oh no. Hey, I heard you became friends with Whitney. We're already friends. She's pretty cool. Yeah, she is cool. I think he's just trying to send something to get her to respond because she has not responded to anything that he has sent her. So I think I'm going to have her, what can we have her do? I'm sorry, you guys. I just took some medicine and it's got me a little disoriented. I guess I'm just going to have her kind of laze about and do whatever. You know what? Let's take a nap because sometimes when I'm confused like this, it seems like time drags on forever and a day. And sometimes I just want to go to sleep to let a little time pass. So we're going to do that. We're going to take a little nap. Oh no, we have work. Okay, she can rest for a minute and then we're going to go into the office. We're not going to work from home. We're going to go into the office because I think that will help her take her mind off things for a little while, if just for a little while. Oh my gosh, I can't get you out of my mind lately. Want to go on a date and get some breakfast at Ivan Ave. See, this is not helping our decision. This is not helping our decision. This is like his third time trying to contact her. We're going to have to cancel this. I mean, one, we have to go to work, and then two, just no. I feel so bad. I feel like that mom that's keeping her child from seeing that guy, if you know what I mean. Okay, so it's time to go to work. What are you doing? Okay. And I'm hoping that she can maybe get a promotion today. We've been kind of slacking a little bit, and that's another thing. It's like I don't want her to forget about her responsibilities. So I'm going to cut away while she's away at work, and then I'll come back when she gets home, okay? Okay, guys. Welcome back. As you can see, we are currently playing from Mekhai's point of view. I just felt like we already know where Kiyo is at. We know the decision that she needs to make, and with her going to work and me just kind of sitting and twiddling my thumbs, I figured let's take a moment and see how Kai's feeling about things and, where his head is at, how he feels about how things went at the date and then how things are going now, because he's actually been reaching out to Kiyo and she has not responded to anything that he has sent her. He's tried to reach out a few times, so he's kind of got some things on his mind as well. He's trying to figure out what's going on. He knows, him getting called away was disappointing to her, but he's not really understanding why she would be so distant because of that. He actually came here with his friend Nevin to talk about it and kind of get some advice from him, but with their competitive relationship, he's trying to choose his words carefully in order to save face because he doesn't want to look desperate or like he's all caught up in this girl already and it's only been one date, but there's definitely something about Key, and so this is something that he really wants to get some advice on and how to just go about resolving things. So I'm gonna have Nevin stop what he's doing because they've been here a while and Mekhai hasn't said one word yet. So I feel like in order to get him to kind of open up, he's going to kind of poke the bear a little bit and brag about his new job title, knowing that it's going to make Mekhai a little annoyed. Yeah, Mekhai's kind of just like, whatever, bro. And Nevin knows something is up. So since Mekhai won't spill it, he's going to just tell him, like, dude, why am I here? Not that he doesn't want to spend time with him or anything, but get to the point. Obviously, there's something on your mind. Come on, Mekhai. He's like, come on, bro, spill it. And I feel like he's still kind of just like, you know, not really wanting to spill the tea. So he's going to ask him straight up, like, how did the date go the other night? And I think that's what's going to make Mekhai want to go ahead and open up, because he's desperate. Like, he's desperate to figure out what he needs to do.
He's in a row. Kosha. Drobisverik? Ah, chul.
I'm sorry, I'm looking for something specific, but I'm not seeing it. So let's just go with this one. But basically, he's just gonna, you know, let Nevin know the date was going great. You know, the Kiyo was beautiful, the venue was beautiful, the food was good, the conversation was good. It's just, you know, towards the end of the night, you know, he got called away, and it was just getting good. They were about to sing karaoke, and Nevin's like, karaoke, you don't sing karaoke. And Mekhai's like, I know, but this girl had me wanting to sing a country duet. Don't break my heart, okay? All day long. And Nevin's just like, man, tell me more about her. But Mekhai is a little distracted. He's not really himself. He's in deep thought. And so I feel like Nevin's just going to kind of tell him, like, listen, what happened would be disappointing and devastating to any girl on a first date. She doesn't know if you truly got called away or if maybe you just weren't feeling her. So maybe you need to let her know, you know, how you felt and how you feel about everything, and you enjoyed the date. And girls like, you know, grand gestures and everything, so why don't you just send her some flowers? And Mekhai's like, you know what? Girls do like flowers. It's a good idea. So we're gonna send her some flowers. And Nevin's like, you can even send her a playlist. He wants to gossip about office and romances, so maybe he's caught up in something at his job as well. But Mekhai is pretty consumed with his own issues. I think I'm going to have Nevin. He actually called in to say that he wasn't going to be in the office today, but I think he wants to go ahead and get some work done. So he's going to go ahead and go in and just wish his friend, you know, best of luck and everything. And he'll get, if he wants him to, he'll actually send the flowers for him. But I think Mekhai is wanting to do this on his own because I think he has something up his sleeve as well. He's feeling pretty good about himself, I think. I think he's feeling pretty good about his plan. So we're actually going to go ahead and go home because he's had a really good workout. He's pulled a muscle. So we're definitely going to go home. And he's feeling aggravated. Oh boy. Nothing's worse than know-it-alls who think they can help everyone. What? So somebody's a little cranky. I mean, you called him boo. And I personally think it was a good plan. So let's go ahead and go in here. We're going to take a quick shower. And I think we'll try to call Key one more time or we might just take a chance and actually go over to her house and see if we can get her to talk to us face to face, because so far reaching out via phone hasn't meant anything. Like, she's just not replying. And I feel like normally Mekhai wouldn't be concerned, as much as he is, but this is just a problem that he wants to resolve. He wants to figure it out. He wants to figure out, what was it, just the fact that he got called away, or was it something else? Did she not like him? We'll see. I'm going to turn away because you guys don't need to see him in all his glory, but at the same time, I want to look so bad. Are we done? Okay, we're done. So we're going to try to call her, but first, I'm pretty sure she's at work, so we'll give it till about 5, and then we'll make the call. I'm going to have him take a nap because he pulled a muscle, and he needs to rest, get a little R&R. So yeah, he does feel good about the conversation, but at the same time, I don't think he was really trying to hear what Nevin had to say. Okay, a colleague tells Nevin, oh, that's Nevin's mess. Oop, I'm sorry, Nevin. Anyway, since he's sleeping, I'm going to cut away and I'll come back if we decide to go over to her house because she didn't answer the phone. So I'll talk to you guys in just a few minutes. Bye. Okay, guys, I'm so sorry for the interruption, but like I said, I've been getting text messages this entire time, and when I stopped responding, my mom decided to call and make sure everything was okay. But we're back and everything's good. So we went to the door and there was no one there, but there were more roses and another note. And we're pretty hype, but we're a little confused because the note invited us to have drinks, but it said that the roses was from a secret admirer. And I'm pretty sure it's Mekhai, but I don't know why he wouldn't just say they were from him, considering he left it, he did make it known that the single rose was from him. But I do think it's cute. It could just be him trying to be cute and spontaneous and fun. He's trying to win her over. So we're excited. We're going to get ready for the date, but I think we're going to wait and get ready in the next episode and go to this date, because I think it's just him wanting to talk things over and figure out what went wrong, because like I said, she's been distant, y'all. She's been distant, and it's been a couple of days now. So I think it's time that they talk about things and see where things will go. I thank you guys for tuning in this time. I know it was a bit back and forth. I'm sorry for all the cuts, but I had to in order to see each person's point of view. It has been fun. I hope you guys enjoyed it. If you did, please leave a like, leave a sweet comment, and subscribe if you're not subscribed. If you are subscribed, thank you so much, and I'll talk to you guys in the next one. Bye!